Danny Segura next to Ricardo Lamas here, who will be fighting Diego Sanchez at UFC Monterey. Ricardo, how are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. So, Ricardo, you'll be fighting Diego Sanchez. This is Diego Sanchez's fourth weight class. He'll be fighting in the UFC. What were your initial thoughts when he announced that he was going to drop to 145?
It was kind of one of those things, you almost didn't believe it at first because he used to fight so heavy. He started at 185, so the guy's been dropping. And at lightweight, at weigh-ins, he looked like a skeleton. So now another 10 pounds on top of that, I don't know, but I ran into him in Mexico when we were doing promos for the fight. He looked like he was walking around a lot lighter than normal. So I think he'll be able to make the weight.
Now, when he announced this, obviously he is a big name. He's been fighting for the UFC for quite a while. Is this a fight that interests you, that's a fight that you wanted?
It's definitely, I wanted to fight on the Mexico card, especially being in Monterey. Monterey is the city where my mom was born. I have family down there and everything, so I really wanted to be on that card. And we approached UFC about it, and they said, well, if you want to fight in Mexico and Monterey, this is the guy we have for you. It's Diego Sanchez. And, for me, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense in my division. It's his debut. I'm ranked pretty high in the division. He's not ranked at all. So it's not going to boost me to another title shot or anything like that with a win over Diego. But like you said, he's a veteran. He's a pioneer of the sport. He always puts on exciting fights. So he also stated, on social media that he wanted to fight me as his first fight at 145. So I said, hey, let's do it.
Now, you mentioned, he's an exciting fighter. Talk a little bit about that because I think there's a good chance you might take, Fight of the Night award. And does that go through your mind at all? Like, maybe I can take home an extra $50,000?
I try to keep my head clear of all that extra stuff and just focus on what I have to do. I got to get this win. That's bottom line. And, he's a real exciting fighter. He's the definition of a Mexican warrior. He comes straight at you the whole time. He eats punches to get on the inside, and he bites down on his mouthpiece and he throws. And, I've been a fan of him for a while now. I've watched all of his fights, and it's exciting to kind of be a part of that now.
With that being said, some people have criticized his style, although it's very exciting. Might not be the smartest style to win fights. What are your thoughts on his style?
Yeah, I think definitely to win this fight, I'm going to have to be very technical, stay technical, and not be lured into a street fight like how he likes to do all the time. So as long as I do that, I use my movement, I think I'm going to be a little faster than him, a little more explosive. And as long as I'm smart, I'll be able to come out with the win.
Now, you mentioned, obviously, your mom is from Monterey. Will your mom be going to your fight? And what are her thoughts on you fighting on her town?
If she does go, she's not going to be at the fight. She'll be hanging out with the family somewhere else, not watching the fight. Like any typical mother, she doesn't like seeing her son get hit. So she's not a big fan right now. But, she still supports me in everything and wishes me luck every time. But we're still, I don't know if she's going to go to Mexico or not or yet. She might, but if she does, she's not going to the fight for sure.
Now, you mentioned you were in Monterrey with Diego Sanchez, and I saw an interview, I think it was with Indiscutido, where you snuck up behind him and sort of gave him a friendly rear naked choke. It seems you guys got along, fairly well. Is that the case?
Yeah, actually, about a year ago, he was supposed to fight on the very first Mexico card in Mexico City, so we had to do another promo down there, and I actually got to hang out with him a lot that time, and we talked a lot, and he's a cool guy. I got no hard feeling towards him or anything like that. So that's just me having fun, man. We're out there, we're stuck with each other for days, and I'm not going to be a little jerk or anything. I like to have fun with the guys and have fun with my time. This is a huge opportunity for us. A lot of people want to be where we're at, so I want to enjoy what I'm doing while I can.
Now, there's a fight going on, I don't know if you're aware, is Jose Aldo versus Conor McGregor. What are your thoughts on that fight, and how do you think it's going to go, and who do you think is going to take that belt?
That fight's happening for sure?
Yes, for sure. Well, allegedly.
When is it?
Soon, December.
Good. If I had to put money on it, I'm putting it on the champ. He's been a dominant champ for a real long time. I think as long as McGregor's talk doesn't get in his head and make him fight with emotion and anger, I think he's going to come out with the win.
Now, last but not least, I saw on Instagram that you're a proud owner of a hoverboard. Any chance we'll see you, I guess, using the hoverboard to walk out to the octagon in your fight?
I don't think so. I'm kind of staying away from it now because I almost busted my ass a couple times. I tried taking it out with my dog, like walking my dog with it, and he got scared and like took off running and wrapped the leash around my legs, and I almost ate it a few times. So I've been trying to stay away from the hoverboard until after the fight.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. This is Danny Segura for MMAfighting.com.